Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Legend of Keepers. Apparently a cross between a dungeon management and a roguelite, where you play as the bad boys trying to crush the heroes that will enter your dungeon. I am very excited. I've actually had my eye on this for quite a while. This is in the final update in early access before it's 1.0. This is where I'm stepping in to check it out now.
Congratulations and welcome to the dungeon.
I like it already.
As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up. Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
Bone catapult. Minus 10 morale applies demoralized. Okay. Okay. So I like how we play on the right side. That makes sense. You know, we typically are always on the left there.
An empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells. Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Alright, Zugor, Urimorn, Vitali. I mean, I'll be honest, I like the thought of this here. So, hold up. Front. Alright, we gotta, I mean, I kind of want to just place them for now, and then we'll figure it out for now. It looks sort of like we have a couple. You sure as heck seem like you belong in the front, and you sure as heck seem like you belong in the back, but you honestly seem like you belong in the back too, so you, since you have an area effect, we'll put you in the middle. That's as complex as I'm going to get for now, until we learn a little bit more. And that, let me guess, is that us there? Okay, so we have our trap. So we have affected their morale. I would imagine that's going to be like their stress in like a Darkest Dungeon or something like that. Show No Mercy applies Enrage 3 to the next group of monsters. So this is basically just showing us what an average gameplay loop will look like. I kind of like that idea, where it throws it at you. They're like, look, this is what it's going to look like.
No reason work can't be fun. You can of course kill them or terrify them so much they'll flee
So that's the
like
morale.
peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
Okay. Come on, big boy. Scare? Front? So, hold on. Is that, that's just a spell that we happen to have, I guess? Get rid of your morale. Oh, no. That was that was his spell back there. Gotcha. Oh, boy. But you can also fireball from the back. We can? Or does it hit the back? It hits the back. That's what it is. Okay. But we can't use this other spell, I guess. I was thinking it was like Darkest Dungeon, where the first thing it said would be where you have to be to cast it. Yeah, I wonder why we don't get a pick between the two. If it's either just a tutorial thing, or if there's something I'm missing there. Scare? I mean, yeah. So his morale is almost at an all-time low. I wonder how expendable our units are. Because if it's like a standard dungeon crawler, like, you know, it's always like, why don't you just send all your units in at the same time? So we killed that one, which demoralized the front. And now all that we have left is this one thief. Okay. Mog. We're getting bopped a little bit, but we have all kinds of ability here. We can either morale blast him. 80 physical damage. Regenerate the master's life by 20% of the damage dealt if the target is affected by bleeding. Let's go with this first, because then we can get him bleeding, and then we can get him with a big old blast of damage here, assuming we get the same choice of abilities. Yep. So we should heal up a little bit.
You did it! I knew from the start that you had potential. Know that here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
Okay. So we got different, all right. Different classes, different characters that we can pop on. 6 with Slaveholder, 6 with Enchantress, so that's gotta be the, yeah. All right. Monsters 5, Traps 1, Spells 2. Okay, I'm very, very curious already. First name, Mog. Age, 54 years old. Species, Centaur. Main qualities, philanthropy. Closely followed by his avid desire to devour human flesh and strength unmatched among mortals. Originally from the tundra of Sorrow Shroud, he likes to keep heroes alive as long as possible, even at the most creative monster alive. Couldn't imagine the horrors he inflicts on them in his torture chamber. Able to mix the psychology and the whiplashes in a very subtle way, Mog is the paragon of happy management for the joy of the grumpiest employees. All right, game mode. Default, classic, or custom? I mean, you know, I really like it when games do this trickle effect here, because I'm slightly overwhelmed with the information I got right now. Talent point 1. Intimidation deals extra morale, okay. What grants to the master bonus chance to gain enraged when you take damage? All kinds of this stuff. I imagine we'll have a better idea about what we want to do later. When a hero is defeated by a monster, grants 10 to 20% chance that the group of monsters gain enraged. So basically, would we like to buff ourselves up or our monsters? Sure. No. Yes. This lets us make mistakes, and that seems like a good thing. If our monster dies, we gain like a little bit of defense. Choose a task, a stronghold. Week 2. Do we have to pick one of these? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but we get our prep phase now. Interesting. I'm very curious to see how a normal run is going to go here, not just the tutorial. So, we have a monster phase, a trap phase, a spell phase, a monster phase. Are we going to get more monsters? It looks like it. It looks like that will be our options. So we got Argug, Treard. I imagine the front is going to be more likely to be 40 physical damage in the back. So the middle... Looks like our middle character is going to be generally kind of scot-free. So who's pretty frail? Treard or Paradal? Let's go with... You go in the middle. Tankiest in the front. Or no, in the front. Argug. And then you go in the back. Treard, you just be on standby. Okay, now we place our trap. We do have some. So 10 physical damage applies bleeding 2. I am really, really interested in this gameplay loop already. Applies enraged 3 to the next group of monsters. Minus 10% 10 morale. I mean, are we going to be mostly doing... We're going to be mostly doing actual health damage instead of morale damage. So let's go with the circular saw. We can only do one, of course, right? Yes. All right. Spell, we'll get to choose a spell when we'll get across that bridge when we come to it. Once again, weakest in the middle, Brugo. You get up in the front. Doesn't really matter at this point. Let's look for mostly damage. Rock Art and Exodia. Yet another A little bit of damage. Applies Demoralized. I don't actually know what Demoralized is. Damage and morale dealt increased. Okay, well, we're definitely not going to go with this. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We could put that all the way back here. But I'm cool with what we've got. And then we got our boss boy. Okay, I'm very curious. We got some little Nosferatu's back up in there. Okay. So, okay, now we actually do get to select. Can do a little bit of damage and apply poison. See, poison effects, a lot of times I have a tough time with in certain games. Because it's like, why would I apply that, you know, if it's not going to matter? But, like, post-death kills seem very useful. Can we shred the backline? Back. 50, 50. How much HP you got? 140. Karen. Poison 1. Let's get a little AoE action going on. So that'll be a lot of damage over the course of the fight here. Applied slow, speed reduced. You know what? Let's do that. So maybe we'll get an extra attack off with a couple characters that we wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. Scream of Terror, morale. Now let's get the bleeding going. We will be affecting you long past our death here. Get that toxic volley again. Oh, yes. See, I love how useful poison seems. Okay, so that's the back. No, that did not go how I wanted. But since they have slow... Oh, my God. Okay, well, they got a little wrecked. But here's the thing. They're probably not going to make it too far now. We get the damage over time effects. And the bleed effects. And then we move on to here where we could probably do an AoE damage spell, I would imagine, right? Rage to the next group of monsters. Just insta-kill the next guy, but sure. So that guy's going to probably die immediately. First turn at the very least. Okay. God, yeah, they really get to go first, don't they? AoE, air damage. We might as well get a double kill instead of a single kill. They're not even going to make it to my next trap. Not even close. Bye-bye. I gotta say, I love how we are... Ooh. 1 second. I love how we're 13 minutes in. We've already done, like, our... We got the tutorial slapped at us. We've done our first real full mission, or like first combat style. I love that. And then now we get to, I imagine, pick one of the three. We'll probably figure out later. All monsters in the group gain Enrage 2 at the start of the fight, so their damage increased by 20%. Okay, it already does the math for us. It's 10 times 2. I kind of like the idea of Skeleton Dog. Applies Enraged 5. Ooh. He's a dinky guy himself. I want dog. I want big dog.
As you could probably guess, dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for free. However, being dragged back to the land of the living after a taste of eternal peace can be quite demotivating. If your employees die too often, they might suffer from burnout. Your employees' morale is therefore a matter to be taken seriously. Give them a break from time to time by sending them
Darkest
to the garrison.
Dungeon
The feast
kind of management.
Organized after a victorious defense will make them want to get back into action.
Motivation. Down a little bit. Alright. Employees 9 out of 12, traps 3 out of 6. Team management allows you to choose in which room your employees will be deployed during the prep phase. Employees killed lose 2 motivation. If their motivation drops to 0, they will go on in burnout for 10 weeks. 3 motivation back when they stay in the garrison during the defense of a dungeon. So the thing below, I imagine, is going to be our... what they're talking about there. So, should we adjust everything in our rooms? We got Freyo. We got Big Dog Freyo. Oh, we can rename? There we go. Ah, can't be all in spaces. That's okay. Settings. Nope, not right now. Quick monster Twitch integration. Guys, I'm very, very interested in this so far. So choose a task. We got to pick one of these. Trainer, spend some gold to train your active monsters. Spend some gold to upgrade your traps. Or deal with office troubles and business work environment for better or worse. So we can add either new abilities, a little bit of new stats. I feel like I really, really liked this guy. How much money do we have? We got 409. Sure. Exodius. Exodius. He seems like the kind of guy who's maybe like... Sorry about all that noise, by the way. A little bit of a boss's pet. What would this upgrade do? So he would be a little bit more fire resistance or a little bit less? Plus 15, I imagine, means going from negative 80 to negative 65 and not negative 50 to negative 65. Extra power. A little bit of extra HP. Could also keep it, but let's get Big the Cat upgraded up in there. Why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Spend some gold. Inadequate resources. Thigh supplier. A shifty-looking supplier is offering you some human thighs to feed your employees at a discount price. They don't look or smell particularly fresh, but you know that the management would grant you a sweet salary bonus for reducing overheads. Does that reduce morale? Buy a monster or a trap from this unscrupulous merchant. Choose an employee to protect the sales department during a business trip. Deal with office troubles. You know what? What do you got? Poisonous plant. Area deal. Wait, is this a trap? This sure looks like a trap. And are you a... What's the difference between this skull and that skull? Rarity? Maybe? Skeleton Soldier sounds like, you know, the most basic of basic. But he's more expensive for some reason. Nature weakness. I don't know if that's something that we really have. Is poison nature damage? It is. Okay. That settles it. Renew. So we could probably refresh the shop. Let's pass for now. Here we go. Pet phase. Pet phase. Okay, so I definitely want to put down the poisonous plant. That'll give them some nature weakness. Same setup with that. What do you have? Front damage, back damage. Dodges the effects of the first trap. Okay. Super not nature resistant. Replaces one of her penalties with a bonus at the start of her turn. Once. Poison might be a penalty? Alright. Big the Cat. Seems like backline is a better place for you. Let's get the AoE slow going. That's our spell room. What do we got here now? Probably go in on the damage. Followed by... probably no nature stuff necessary. Same thing. Frontline being our tankiest, I'd say. Bruco. We need a... maybe we should put Dog Boy in this room instead, actually. It might be better. Applies Demoralized. Rockard and Exodius once more. Like, I like the fact that, you know, they've got their unique modifiers to them. So there is, definitely a reason to play out different characters. Is this going to be removed? 30 air damage, minus 30 morale. Or just a big old blast to the front. Let's do it. You know what? Let's focus damage just a little bit, especially if we could get that bleed removed instead of the poison. I'd prefer it. 43 damage because the nature. Oh! Enhanced armor. Probably doesn't help her with this status effect, if I were to guess. That poison's gonna get us. No! It looks like we're basically gonna do the same. Physical. The armor is probably protecting against the physical damage. We might as well go with this howl. So whoever's in the front line monsters are definitely going to have lower morale than the other ones. That's something that is surely a thing to keep track of as well. Oh my god, she didn't even make it to the spell. Well, that's nice because then we can focus down damage. Smite ye! Oh my god, he's not even... And then now we're in the trap room. Oh, you have come to the wrong neighborhood. I mean, definitely go for a focused attack here. Yeah, just pretty straightforward choices for a couple of these fights here. Now we get to pick Giant Mushroom. 15 nature damage, applies 1 random penalty with a rank of 3, then spreads all the effects applied to the target to the hero's position behind the target. We can't, we can't stack up the traps, though. We'll go for that. Oh no, low moto. Low motivation. Let's move Big the Cat into our second room there. There's something to be said for literally just shuffling our setup. We could have, I don't know. Dying is the biggest penalty. That's the -2. So if Big the Cat gets the -2, that's fine. I mean, it's not good, but it'll be okay. Spend some gold to activate or to upgrade your active traps. Let's check out what that would look like. Nature weakness 5. Does that make it last 5 turns? Because it still says 40. We'll figure it out a little bit here. What is that exclamation point about? Trying to tell me that we got some people who are not feeling so good, because I definitely know. Some intensive sessions at the gym. A master has to stay fit. So this is going to buff up our master. Yoga, skipping rope. Regeneration 5, gathered from heroes killed. Tears gathered from heroes scared. This is really cool. Yeah, we'll get some regeneration, sure. Not that we're ever going to get hit. Collectors. Some tax officials have come to collect. Good job. Good job, they drink blood. I mean, we don't have very much. Let's see. The student-type vampires are here to collect taxes. However, blood is more valuable than gold coins to them. They can grant you monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection. You would... Okay. You would exceptionally be exempted from taxes. You know what? Eat me. I'm going to heal up 5 for whatever. Okay, the off-smelling human thighs, you accept it, were served in the canteen and some of your employees got food poisoning. There's a solution to heal them, but it's prohibitively expensive. Unavailable for 5 weeks. So these two are unavailable for 5 weeks unless we heal them? Fine.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send teams when our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed. Thanks to the company's portal service, sending you to the other end of the world is a matter of moments.
Adventurers or veterans? Difficulty 3? I mean, you know, it's a let's try. We gotta. You know we gotta. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We're gonna have to let some people sit out soon. There's gonna be a grim fight coming up. Okay, so what is your deal? Passive morale losses reduced by 50%. That's okay. Nature resists 75%. I do not like that. Especially because it's before the trap. Shoot. Gives 50% of one hero's max morale back after fight once. Dodge the effects of the first trap. Alright, well. Is what it is. Don't got a lot of nature damage, I don't think. Maybe even really like any. Same deal. I think you do belong in the back line. I think you belong in the front. Don't really care that much about morale. Bleeding, maybe. Sure. And maybe, just maybe, they'll still have their nature weakness on for that giant mushroom trap. And I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to make it all the way to our big boy. But these guys definitely should have been, oh, God. Definitely should have been in the second room. This guy's frail as hell, though. That or Big the Cat is just a king. I mean, he is enraged, I guess. A little bit, yeah, only 6 damage. Quite a bit of resistance there. Sorry, Big the Cat. Definitely not going for morale. That guy might even die before it. Good. Die before his next move. These guys are not seeming like like that big of a deal. Oh, please let me get one more attack off. We do. This should, in theory, be a good parting blow. We do 10% less damage there, though. Makes sense. It's pretty cool. He's like a Sandomancer. Getting blasted by the nature weakness. Dodged in the back there. You know what? Let's try out enraging the next group of monsters. Let's see how that goes for us. Nightmare. It's like I mean, it seems like going for morale kills is not really the way to go for this specific set of adventurers. Oh boy. If we slow them, we may get another attack in that we wouldn't have gotten with the Yeti. All right, I'm banking on that. I'm banking on that damage over time, taking them out. Well, doesn't make sense to do anything else then. We definitely, you know, I'd love to not have so many of our monsters. Sorry, our employees. So many of our employees die, but, you know, these guys are pretty much always lasting. We'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, burnout duration of monsters reduced by 4 weeks. That may be helpful. Defeated monsters have a 50% chance to lose one less motivation. Applies burn 2 to all heroes when a demon, specifically a demon. Ah, so that's like the type of unit it is. Let's get this burnout reduction because I think we have some. Yeah. Whoa, boy. We have a couple that are very burnt out. Stick out your tongue and say, ah. That heal me? Yep. Occupational Health Office has been called in to do the test following your recent assignments. The doctor provides you with some basic medical care. 240 life healed. Black Market. Sell monsters in the garrison that are no longer useful to you. Unavailable for injured monsters. Or injured monsters are less valuable. A headhunter is here to show you a promising monster he's spotted in the job market. Do you want to recruit it? Sure. Especially now that we really may need it. Send 3 volunteers to plunder the place of your choice. So I don't get to pick the volunteers? Risk of injury 100%. 1 volunteer, 3 weeks. Stole all the farm's onions. The farmer's soup will be bland. You're so cruel. They've emerged unscathed. Okay. Little risk, little reward. Transmute blood or tears into another resource. Not right now. An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it for a very attractive price. Ah, he seems to carry other similar objects on his person. A skeleton dog would be able to steal one from him without noticing. Oh. Oh, haha, that's really cool. So having specific units will actually get you benefits in that regard as well. So Dagon has a star for some reason. They're being healed. So he's center attack. Interesting. Treard is finally gonna get a a little bit of a showing here. Burgo. You know, I think we're all good there. I think we can leave Big the Cat out to heal. He should restore what, 3? It's a pretty decent value proposition to leave them there. I'm really enjoying this. If you can't tell, like, I'm getting unbelievably into it. Front line, backline. Our backline is actually going to be taking the most damage here. So we'll put Dagon in the back, Argug in the front, Treard in the middle. Trap, you know, we might as well. It's our upgraded trap. I wonder if we can get different, oh, okay. So trap, boom, bow. We're definitely going to get to do the nature damage here. They'll get affected. So the layout is different. It's not always the same. And as I said, our backline needs to be tankier. We could probably sell that Aurora.
Come at me, bro.
What? Oh, look at that. Look at Treard. Oh, look at Treard. We've not even messed with him. Oh, he's had poison damage all along. Isn't that adorable? I guess if we... Ignores the first attack. Okay, that's fine. Oh, baby. We could try to go for morale. Armor 60%. Give 50% of one hero's max morale back after fight once. Dodges the effects of the first trap. I think that there's definitely some... I should have maybe changed up my traps, though, if we were going to go for that. Huge damage in the middle. No other choice. Yeah. I feel like we shouldn't have gone for it. I just saw the damage we were going to do, and it just didn't do it for me. No! But you know what? The bleed. The bleed is what it's all about. We're stacking up a lot of that poison. They're going to get nature blasted. Yeah. All right. The dots are going to definitely stack here in a very good way. Monsters gain 1 random bonus at the start of each fight. Cool. Can trap blast them. There's probably different spells we can get. Or at the very least different, definitely the different units. Or different heroes that you unlock have to have different spells. Okay. Fire weakness. That's good. That's pretty good timing. We definitely have a fire attack, right? Focus. Focus fire, just a touch. Fireball. Beautiful. It'd be fun to definitely do a morale focused run. Oh god, these guys are squishy by comparison. Nobody's ever made it to my my boss. Oh, please. I think our backline, Brugo, you're gonna know. Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna taste defeat for the first time, Brugo, but you shall not. Actually, no, he still will, unless this. That does kill, and then we can get Rockert. I can't believe it. Brugo. You're welcome, Brugo. So we get to pick Pandora's Box, Circular Saw, just another one. These are all level 1s. Minus morale, stacks of all penalties applied to heroes increased by 2. That's really interesting. We could increase. Oh, Argug. We could increase our like nature weakness. That's kind of interesting too. Oh boy. Yeah, you really don't want them to get messed up there. Really don't. Oil Cauldron. 10 damage, apply fire weakness 4. I kind of like the idea of doing that. And then putting, like... Why can't I move Dagon? I guess I just can't do it right now. Let's do it. Right? Sure. They could probably move them now. Yeah, we can move them now. Let's see. We got Big the Cat back. So that should be good. We got Exodius and Dagon there. That'll be good. We got 2 different fire attacks. The R&D manager has developed a new trap. Seems very proud of it. He secretly wants to sell it to you for a few gold coins. I already have that. I don't think I need 2 of them. Wonder how many weeks a run is. Plunder. Risk of injury 75% on 1 volunteer. Tiredness 3 for all monsters. 10-week injury. You know what? Oh, Big the Cat. No. So what do we have then? Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go with some just adventurers, I think. Yikes. Oh, and then... What's that guy? The guy in the front, he's going to die, and he's going to get sent out. I mean, that's okay, though. Look at that guy. So he removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Ooh. Cannot be affected by poison. Ooh. Maybe here's the time to do this, I guess. Go for a little bit of a morale attack. Front. Ooh. Full front attack. Well, if it's front, then we want you in the back. So maybe we can get Pandora's box to go now. We're going to try and do morale. Go for mostly morale. Sorry, Dagon. Area, -9 morale. Applies demoralized. Oh, that works for me. That works for me indeed. Here we go.
Come get some.
We'll try it out. I mean, since the biggest thing... See, they're going to lose demoralize, or at least one stack of it because of him. Excuse me. Maybe we can get him to remove the poison instead. That guy can't do anything else. -15 morale on next turn. 5 times 3. If we can just get one person to get scared, I think that'll help out quite a bit. Oh my god. These are just the regular adventurers, not the veterans? Ooh. No! This goblin seems like he sucks. Yikes. Okay, well, at least we get one more of this off. This is definitely not as clean. Not nearly as clean. I mean, I knew you were going to die. It's okay. So this should... No! The demoralized went away because that counts as the turn. Oh, this is just looking grim. Morale taken from attacks and traps increased by 50%. Sure. Good. This is going to be where we get our big boy damage done, huh? Enraged also increases the morale damage dealt. That all sucked, but it's fine. Good. 18. 18 morale damage. This lady's just terrifying. Demoralized. All right. All right. This is looking way better. Here comes the poison. The same exact thing happened to this orc. And then, oh my, oh no. Oh no. We tried, man. Oh my god, did we try? Well, he's going to run away. He's also almost dead, too. So that's kind of like the rough thing there.
Here comes my dinner.
All right. Here we go. Ungood. Ungood. What do we got? Front minus morale. We could whiplash. He's not bleeding, so he wouldn't heal. There's no benefit to doing that. Get out of here. Oh, yikes. Yeah, we're taking some... gonna definitely take some large damage. This poison will not be kind to us either. We could do the bleeding into... I like the bleeding into the big blast. Oh, the bleed is AoE. I should have looked at that. That changes things for sure. Uh-oh. So we'll get a kill. We'll heal. We heal for 19, and we should be applying a little bit of spooky, scary meter to her anyway. Whiplash again. Heal as much as we can. 31. Not great. Yikes. Ouch. Yeah, going for the morale. I feel like it totally can work. Oh, we can upgrade one of our spells. Do more damage, which would also give us a bigger heal. Max life up 120. Show no mercy. This is our spell. Applies in rage 4 instead of in rage 3. Let's go with this. I like the idea of something that can impact our fight before it gets to him, you know? Event, merchant, engineer. What do you got? While dusting the dungeon, a cleansing goblin has freed a monster caught in a spider web. I accidentally woke up a giant spider queen who demands compensation for the destruction of her webs. Minus 120 life by choosing to fight. So why did we get healed so much? Is it because we leveled up? I'll take some damage. Okay, by chance you meet a tamer traveling through the region looking for some work. Travel offers to train one of your employees for half price. If you have a succubus in your employ, you could even negotiate for him to work for free. I can do a half price level up. I'm very curious about all these events. Archaeologist is ringing your doorbell to claim an artifact. Blaming you for looting it, dares to demand you donate it to a museum. Crush, slice, or quarter. Let's slice him. Nice try, guy. I wonder, yeah, when does a run end? Oh no. Monster's been caught with an adult magazine depicting humans. Will you turn a blind eye at this obvious case of anthropophilia, or will you confiscate it to look at it for science, of course? Oh, it's Rocker. Confiscate, we get 15 tiers, or, you know what? Rocker, I want you to be happy. Let's get one more veterans fight here done. So you're back, you're back. I like the fire. I like the fire being the second thing there. Poison being one of the first. Argug. Blessed be. One more in this video here, but I am deeply invested in this. I actually love this. I really love this right now, if you can't tell. Let's see. All resistances increased by 15. Nature randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight. That's pretty annoying. So it doesn't really matter what we do. But I'll do it anyway. Okay. Let's put down, I mean, nature weakness should still apply on all of that. Poison. The trap is coming after. So, yeah, none of this really worked how I was hoping. So this does matter a little bit more now. Tankiest in the front, which is Dagon. Yeah. So Exodius is level 2 now. And you're gonna have to get through all them chunkers. And for this, I guess it's just like, what do? We just get ourselves ready for the boss fight? Sure. All right. Bring it on. Bring it on. I hate your stinking eagle. So we're gonna, yeah, our party got rearranged. I don't know, just stack up as much poison as we basically can is really all we're gonna do. 60 damage. And minus 30 morale too. You know, I like the thought of just getting an AoE kill here. Normally semi-ineffective, but in this game, things are definitely different based off the fact that it doesn't matter as much if your units die. Like, there's... this goblin. Oh my god. Doesn't matter as much. It's not good. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. But it's not as big of a deal. Okay, I mean, I just get on with it. I know I'm not getting another attack in. Okay, Poison Blast. The nature weakness doesn't really matter when they don't have the poison. We buffed that up for a reason. We might as well use it. Oh, middle guy's getting bopped, though. That is for sure. Resistance is increased. So we have another ability here. Fire column. Wreck the front, basically. Wreck the back. She has huge fire resistance, so never mind on that. Those were supposed to be doing the same amount of damage. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine he's got pretty good fire resistance as well. Pop him. Bye-bye. Incineration. Middle blast there. Fire column. Definitely can kill the front line. I like the idea of that. Just before he gets to do his move. Yeah, nice try. Not gonna really matter. She can only hit my front line with a fire attack. I mean, yes, she's gonna resist these fire moves too, but they will slowly be reducing her fire resistance as well, so. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, this must be so frustrating for you, lady. Cleaved. Fantastic. Alright. Artifact. Demon's attacks apply Burning Body. Applies Burn 3 to all heroes when they are defeated. Creatures benefiting from Enraged gain plus 10 resistances and plus 20 to armor. Cool. Morale taken from attacks and traps is increased by 50%. Applies Terrified when to all heroes when a demon is defeated. Interesting. Anywho, that is actually as tough as it is. As tough as it is, that is where I'm going to stop. I love this game. I think this game is amazing. I hope to play more of it. If you guys are interested, do hit the like button. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I think it's very good. I'm both half disappointed that I didn't check it out earlier and half maybe happy. Like, maybe the reason I like it so much is because I waited until it's one update away from the 1.0 release. That's going to do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. This has been Legend of the Keepers. If you want to get the game, there's a link in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.